Do we have any preamble? Anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, you saw Weapons.
Oh, do you want to save that until after the episode's over? Because we're going to spoil the shit out of it.
I don't care when, so I can ask you later.
I mean, like, after we do, like, the goodbye, everybody, now talk about Weapons, we're spoiling the shit out of it. Because, I mean, like, it is one of those movies that, like, spoils are kind of, like, the biggest thing about it.
Because then you're not, like, you don't have to skip forward. You could just leave if you haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is we get to the end and we're like,
Yeah.
oh, we're going to do Weapons, leave if you don't want to know. Because I'm going to spoil Weapons.
Yeah. Did you watch House of Usher?
I watched half of it, and then I got bored.
Okay.
I didn't get bored. I didn't hate it. I just like got sidetracked or something. But I just haven't gone back to it yet.
Okay.
I liked what I saw.
I'm a couple episodes in and pretty into it. And I honest to God thought today, when I asked you this question, you were going to be like, bitch, I recommended that to you 10 months ago.
Yeah, we recommended Bly House, or Bly Manor, I think is what it is, and the other one by that director. You might be thinking of Midnight Mass or Haunting of Hill House.
I've watched Midnight Mass.
Midnight Mass is good. I really like Midnight Mass.
Yeah, Midnight Mass slaps.
People said people say has a lot of monologues, and like,
yeah,
man, a lot of movies kind of are just that.
Like, it's okay.
Movies are fake. You knew that, right?
Suspension of belief. You have to believe this guy's going to talk for a long time.
So House of Usher, you're just saying, yeah, good.
Well, I was just
preamble?
curious if you watched it because it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's been part of the Halloween spoopy season. Let's watch spooky kind of shows, and it's just well done. So I was curious if you'd ever watched it, and I honestly
pretty well done.
Was expecting you to be like
several years old now at this point.
Yeah, still good though. No, I was honestly expecting you to be like, fuck you. I've already recommended this for you, and I'm surprised.
I remember we talked about it at one of the Halloween parties. I remember talking with other people about it, and you were there, and you know, I probably said, "You're good, watch."
Therefore,
and
fuck you.
You're right, fact checker. That does happen so often. It's hard to track.
Was it windy as shit by you guys this week?
Like, was the wind caused by us? Windy by us?
No. Was it windy as shit by you this week?
Windy
near
by Beyonce.
Your adjacent region. Was the wind blowing in a gusty, aggressive fashion?
I mean, kind of over the weekend. I barely remember. It was rainy.
All right. I was just curious because sometimes our weather's paralleled, and it's been so fucking windy here that I went out to eat the other night, and like the lights were flickering on and off, and then you looked outside, and there was metal chairs flying through the air like fucking Wizard of Oz was about to happen.
Oh yeah, that does happen in Wizard of Oz, doesn't it?
Yeah. There's a tornado at the beginning. I think technically at the end.
My preamble for the week was I just found out, I actually found this out a while ago, but I guess I forgot. I don't know if we talked about it, but did you know that I'm Glad My Mom Died is getting a TV series?
Oh my God, is it really?
Yeah. Do you know who's playing the mom?
Is it her?
No, Jennifer Aniston.
No way.
Yeah, isn't
Fuck
that weird?
Yeah, that's gonna be a good show.
Apparently she was bonding with Jeanette McCurdy because like Jennifer Aniston read the book and she's just like, this is a lot of my life. Like she has a lot of the same experiences with her own mother and stuff.
Damn, son, she's gonna slay that role.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fucking hyped for that. When is that supposed to be coming out?
I don't know.
Good. You're a wealth of knowledge.
Apparently has not started to fucking film yet.
Oh, so we have like years.
At least.
It's upsetting. I am excited though. That is good to know. Things to live for. When I'm in the tub with my toaster later, I'll read this on my list.
Oh, put it down.
Like, oh, really? Okay. We can keep going for a while. Have you seen the video where Dakota Johnson, somebody's like, you once sent a gallon of gorilla shit to your friend's ex-boyfriend? And she was like, he's not going to see this. Yeah, I did. And she's like, how? And she just names the website. I'm waiting one day to receive a gallon of gorilla shit dumped on my porch. Welcome to We Have That Podcast at Home, the only podcast that will honestly tell you that we can all see that weird 9-inch butt crack hair that you've been growing since you were 12. Just right out the back of the bathing suit, dude. We can all see it. Shave it. Trim it. I don't care. We can see it.
And I'm on brand Gamage.
And I'm on brand Rachel.
Each week we mercilessly roast each other under the guise of a podcast and spin a wheel to target a topic. Just searching for a reason.
Do you just roll over my each week? Well, I guess...
Yeah, because you did the intro. Like, that's how it works.
I know. I realized that you did it in the each week part. And I forget that we can add flavor in other places.
Because you put down a script, and if it goes off script, you fucking malfunction like a broken toaster.
You know what's crazy?
I don't know what your problem is, but I'm sick of your problem becoming my problem, you dumb bitch.
Yeah, that's valid. You know what's crazy? I did not read my portion off of the script, but clearly my ears heard your portion go off script and went, what the fuck? And short-circuited.
Also,
because autism.
Also, fun fact, only one of us even does a script.
I know, it's just me.
It's just you, and you're the one that fucking freaks out about it.
I know.
You cannot read the script and also not follow it either. It's a fucking enigma, you. So, Rachel, what are we doing?
We're doing Hodgepodge. It's comedy this week.
Hodgepodge.
So we're hodging, we're podging.
Halloween podge.
No, we're past Halloween.
Oh, no, not Halloween. We're recording this like 2 days before Halloween, but
so
like
feels,
this is in November now.
Yeah, feels Halloween-y, but it's not.
Yeah, which is exactly what the beginning of November is.
Yeah, exactly. It's that like, you know, when you like have a really good time on a vacation and you come back and everything in life is like kind of pale for a while until you get used to it again. And so then the paleness isn't as abrupt of an exchange in your mind. But it's there, and you're just used to it now. That's what November is, because Halloween's over. And we're all sad about it.
So I brought to the table some stupid questions, some stupid quizzes, and I'm ready to take a break from movies for just a little while. Just a little while.
I brought some advice, some stupid questions.
Advice that nobody asked for? Because I sure didn't.
Well, that's okay. You're the one giving it, so.
Oh, okay.
Ha. Wordplay, bitch. Loopholes. Somebody sent me an email today. I was like, you know when people just use words to use them and you're like, this is meaningless?
Yeah.
Somebody sent me an email today that was like, I think you should have this conversation because if I triangulate my way in there, I don't know if it's right. And I was like, that's not...
What does that mean?
There was like some other word that they used that was like also a large word. It's like, if I triangulate my repercussions into this room, it'll be different. And I was like, I don't think you know what these words are.
Words have meaning. You can't just throw them in a salad.
Yeah, they have definitions. They do have places that they belong and do not. And these ones certainly do not.
I mean, I'll say I'm guilty of that. Like, I think everybody will learn... Like, a lot of people have, like, those new word per day calendars where it's just like, I have learned the word plethora. And now they, like, try to, for the rest of the day, try to fit that word 3 times in a conversation somewhere just so that it enters the long-term memory part of the brain. So I feel like sometimes it's okay. Like, they're just trying to, like, get a feel for the word. Like, you're never going to know where to use it and how to use it if you, well, don't use it. You read it and you're like,
Look,
it's the shallow and pedantic joke.
I'm all for people using words for the first time and like exploring what it's like to have a 3-syllable vocabulary. However, when you're doing it in an email where you're also being a twat, I won't allow it.
I mean, if
you got to use your words right if you're going to send me sass.
That is a good point. Like, if you're going to be a sarcastic piece of shit, make sure you're not wrong. You cannot give ammo out.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm definitely guilty of using big words like that in a bad way where I'm like, I'll say the word and people are like, that's not that word.
What that is.
Like, I forgot what it was. It was like, it wasn't complicit. It was something close to it. But I mean, I do it all the time. I mispronounce words all the time. And again, I said this last week because I just edited the episode. It's okay to mispronounce words and misuse them. Like, you're learning. It's fine. Yeah. Don't feel bad about it.
Hooked on Phonics was there for a reason, man.
Just I remember 10 years ago when we discovered the Higgs boson, and I called it, I was like at a bar and I was with friends and I'm like, did you see that they discovered the Higgs boson? And they're like, it's boson.
Actually,
and I'm like,
it's boson.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've only read it. It's never once come up in conversation ever in
Until
my
now,
life, ever
fuck
once,
off.
ever until now. You fucking cat hating bitch.
So you have a lot of malice towards this person.
She sucked. She tried to sleep with me at a Halloween party once, and I did not reciprocate.
Was it
But it's
Brittany?
fine because again, no, not yet. I still don't.
We're waiting till second marriage.
I said cat hating bitch.
Oh, that's true. You did.
No, she's a part of that like let's kill cats because they're bad for nature,
What
and
the
it's like
fuck?
yeah, and it's like look, cats aren't good for nature. They're designed in nature to just kill as much as possible. That's it.
Also-
Cats cull. That's it. That's all they do. That's
But-
their use in nature.
Here's the thing, too. Like, the world evolves, man. Through
Exactly.
whether it's like us as humans kind of fucking shit up or evolution just taking course, like the world evolves by itself, with us, without us, it doesn't matter. And it just tries new shit. So if the next, like,
Yeah.
fucking apex predator takeover that rivals the dinosaurs is just a bunch of house cats running around bitch slapping people, like, then that's it. Good
Now,
luck,
I mean,
birds.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree that like letting your cats go outdoors and just do whatever they want is a little irresponsible. You should try to
Absolutely.
keep them inside.
But you don't need to go
If not
murdering
for
them.
destroying the local habitat, but also because it's dangerous to the cat, and I'm sure you love cat. How could you not love cat? But saying let's just kill cats and not feel bad about it, that feels a little off. That
No, that's
feels like
just
not
fucking
the right
psychotic.
solution.
That's crazy.
Get your cat spayed. Be a responsible owner.
Yeah. Don't be a jackass. We don't have to kill everybody. It's pretty simple.
Well, I've been off brand Gamage. Thank you.
That's our podcast. We're done now.
That's our podcast. I'm done.
Hey, Gamage.
Yeah.
Special needs lady stole my kid?
Is this a statement, an advice, a stupid question?
Well, I tried to raise the pitch in my tone at the end so that you'd know it's a question. It says, special needs lady stole my kid?
Yeah, but like that's a question that isn't normally phrased as a question.
No, it's not. It's also a
hence my
wild
confusion.
question. It is a question. It is advice.
Because it's also not a question. Because it's not did a special needs woman. It's just
It's more a confusion
needs
than a
woman.
question.
Sure. Yeah. I supersize with you.
We can coalesce on this idea together.
See, that's using the words wrong. That's exactly what that was intended
Let's
for. Go on.
Tangent an answer to this. Experiential espousing. Okay, so we have a lady in my neighborhood that talks to everyone. She's clearly a little special needs, but capable enough to live on her own and walk around alone. We've been talking to her a lot lately. My kids like her, and I figure she's probably lonely. Well, today she asked us to walk to a little park in the neighborhood. My 5-year-old wanted to, so we did. It was getting late, so I told her we had to go home. When we got home, I came out from trying to put my 11-month-old to bed to my daughter gone. I looked everywhere and almost called 911 before someone told me that they walked to the park. When I found them, my daughter was barefoot, and all this lady kept saying was, "Don't be mad at me." She said she sneaks out all the time. It's her fault. So clearly she knows it was wrong. My daughter's story keeps changing, but the one thing that remains the same is that they were walking through her open window, and this lady told her to hold on. They were talking through her open window, and this lady told her to come down. What do I do? I'm at a loss. I have people texting me to file a police report, but that seems a little extreme. I'm pretty fucking angry, but also this is my fault for being so friendly. Help.
Well, I mean, you already answered it. You shouldn't have been friendly to begin with. I live my life on not friendly. I only speak to people when spoken to, and it's one-word answers. Yes, no, I'm good, thank you. That's it. That was you already fucked up the way of Gam.
4.
That it was the teachers of Gam were very clear in that. And you went out, you colored outside of the lines, and now instead of a cute little cat, you got a big brown stain because you were using a brown crayon, and you went outside the lines a lot, and I don't remember what the question was, but
no, you're still fine.
You're the asshole.
you're in the wrong. No matter what.
Well,
I was
okay,
gonna say I would like to double down on the don't talk to your neighbors, but my neighbors own the Indian restaurant up the street, and now that they know that we live next to each other, they give me spicier food and are very delighted to see me every time I go in there, and I'm like, wow, this is a relationship I would love to foster.
Sure, I suppose.
But every other time I'm like, I don't want to talk to you or look at you.
I mean, being in social contracts may be the closest thing to hell that we'll ever get. Like being obligated because of a basic social relationship we have. Like now I have to acknowledge you every time I see you. I don't want to do that. I want you to leave me alone.
Do you think
But
that's
no,
what...
Here we are.
Do you think that's what hell like actually is? Is you're like in an office day job, your memory
Rachel,
is
hell's
just
not
picking
real.
up there, and then some dude comes in with like bagels or bagel sandwiches to the office in the morning, and you're like, fuck. And then by the afternoon, he's asked you some insane fucking favor in exchange for the bagel that you ate this morning.
Trick question. I didn't eat the bagel. I don't.
And that's how you get out of hell.
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
eat the
sometimes
bagel.
I'll go into work and like they'll have a big old pie or like a plate of cookies, and I'm like, wow, that's a cute decoration here that I'm never gonna look at again.
Fuck you and your
If you
secret
need me,
Santa, Cheryl.
I'm reading my book. I've established the relationships at work that I like, and that's it. I don't need any. I don't want to trade recipes with grandma. No, I'm fine, thank you. What was the question again? Right.
It's
the Down syndrome lady stole a kid.
Special needs lady stole my kid? That was the question.
It's not a real question.
That was the confusion that was posed.
Now, again, you already fucked up.
Technically, there's no question asked at any point.
Like I said, it was.
Sorry. What do I do?
Oh, so what you do is, I mean, you already fucked up. We acknowledge that.
Yeah.
But at this
so what do we do
point,
now?
you could either call the cops. You don't want to do that. So now you got to fucking set boundaries. You fucking, you go burn a T on their yard and say you're not welcome here, and it'll sort itself out.
Why a T?
I don't know. I always just see a T. It's weird, right?
What?
You never see like that burning T?
Something. Oh, okay. You are referencing something. You're talking about the T with the ghosts. Got it.
Yeah, they're T's and ghosts because T
T's and
stands
ghosts.
for toothpaste, and ghosts are afraid
And they
of
dressed up like tubes of toothpaste.
Racism is bad. Look, you need to have an adult conversation with this woman. She is living on her own. That's an adult. Special needs aside, you cannot give them special treatment. You mean, hey, you're around my kid in a way that I'm not comfortable with, period. That's it, period. You're no longer invited to the potluck. People weren't really vibing your mud pie anyway. It was just mud. I don't mean to make fun of this special needs woman, but she did steal a kid, so I don't care.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah, man. I mean, you already stepped in it, so I
may as well wriggle around like a fucking coyote.
Yeah, bathe in your filth. Double
Bathe in
down.
your
Just
filth.
give her your child. She just takes her to the park. Like what? Just give her to her. It'll be fine.
All right, Rachel, do you want a quiz or do you want a stupid question?
Quiz.
All right. Rachel, how well do you know the lyrics to the Star Spangled Banner?
I gotta be honest. I can't even lately when I try to think of like the patriotic things that I knew as a child. Can't even come up with the names of the songs. So probably not. Like I'm sure
Well,
if you played it, I could probably.
Well, this is multiple choice, so like we'll have.
Okay, we got options.
So we start with "Oh Say Blank" by the blank. Is it "Oh Say Can You Bleed" by the Car That Runs on Blood? Is it "Oh Say Are You Gay" Light of the Homosexual Moon? "Oh Say Will You Take This Horse Bride to Be Your Lawfully Wedded Wife" by the Powers Vested in Me by the state of Oklahoma? Or "Oh Say Something Embarrassing About Your Penis" by the Courtroom Microphone?
It's definitely the horse one, and I know that you've been ordained in Oklahoma, so I'm just really glad this is finally happening.
Yeah, I mean, I've been ordained in California for like 15 years now, but yeah, I'm branching out.
Yeah,
though I just got to
you.
do Zoom because like I'm not going to Oklahoma.
Oh God,
for
no! Neither am I.
Any reason?
We're all Skyping in for this. You kidding me?
All right.
The horse is
Next,
in New York. He's not even here.
next line. What so blank at blank? Is it what so the toilet is on the ceiling at the world's only bathroom? What so many man-sized slugs at Slugfest 2024? What so proudly we kiss our horse wife at Oklahoma City's only horse-inclusive chapel? Or what so your penis turns blue at 6 p.m. sharp?
The first one with the toilet on the ceiling.
The first one at the toilet on the ceiling. Okay. The third line. Whose broad stripes and blank through the perilous blank? Now, is it whose broad stripes and bright piss through the perilous Chris? Whose broad stripes and huge stars that are somehow bigger than the flag through the perilous public flag critique? Whose broad stripes and large teeth through the perilous Oklahoma loopholes that say if you marry the hearse first, it's not bestiality? Or whose broad stripes and other shit through the perilous stuff?
The one about judging the flag.
O'er the blank we watched were so gallantly blank. Is it o'er the Coach Season 4 DVD box sets we watched were so gallantly lacking bonus features? Over the sports we watched were so gallantly sports. Over the countless dark web horse love films we watched were so gallantly convincing that this was okay. Or over the low-res 6-second clip of the Lincoln Memorial coming to life and eating a tourist we watched.
The last
we're
one.
So,
the last
we're
one
so
about
gallantly,
Lincoln.
We're so gallantly removed by YouTube.
YouTube. Slowly saving us from living Lincoln.
Maybe.
Oh my God, or they're working with him.
And, all right, next line is, and the blank red glare, the blank bursting in air. Is the line, and the president's red glare, the fat guys bursting in air. And the very hot calculator's red glare, the pelican's throat pouches bursting in air. And the horse vagina's red glare, the horse condoms bursting in air. Or is it, and the very faint, nearly imperceptible red glare, the disappointing lack of anything bursting in air?
Horse vaginas.
Horse vaginas.
Also, I love your humored inhale as you try to keep your shit together reading that.
Am I not keeping my shit together? Am I not keeping my shit together? Am
No,
I not
you
keeping my shit
you
together?
did fine. I just like the horse vaginas.
Gave proof through the blank that our flag was still blank. Is it gave proof through the opening credits to The Sopranos that our flag was still wet? Gave proof through the Spencer's Gifts dressing room that our flag was still a pair of blood-soaked shorts? Gave proof through the illegal underground horse chapel that our flag was still an image of a horse riding a man? Or gave proof through the entire cave that our flag was still a napkin with a smiling airplane drawn on it in marker?
The napkin with the marker, because I think they were trying to predict 9/11.
Probably.
Yeah, feels right.
I mean, it is the Star-Spangled Banner. It's been around forever.
Yeah, there was a premonition.
Oh, say, does that Star-Spangled Banner yet blank? Is it, oh, say, does that Star-Spangled Banner yet honk? Does that Star-Spangled Banner yet holler? Does that Star-Spangled Banner yet act as a makeshift blanket for birthing a half-horse, half-human hybrid? Or does that Star-Spangled Banner yet drazzle?
Oh, drazzle for sure.
Yeah, it's a fun word. I don't think it's used very well.
Mm-hmm.
Over the land of the blank and the home of the blank. Is it over the land of the malls and home of the white guys? Over the land of the spangling and the home of the spangledness? Over the land of the horse and the home of the perfectly legal sexual relationship with it? Or over the land of the homes and the home of the land?
I think over the land of the homes and the home of the land.
That's a good guess. You answered 3 out of 8. You got 3 out of 8. Not bad. You remember the lyrics to Star Spangled Banner pretty well. But it
Okay.
could be better, of course. If you plan on singing the anthem before a sporting event or a funeral anytime soon, you might want to brush up on it a little bit more, but you've got a good start.
What are the actual lyrics?
I'm not going to read them. I'm not going to sing the whole song. No, thank you.
If you send it to me, I'll do it.
I'm not going to do that. Nope.
Oh,
Next
damn
up,
it, it would be so funny. You're really not gonna do it?
it's been freezing all day, and I'm like, put myself onto the covers, and I'm like already hot and bothered.
When are you not bothered? Now you're just hot. Do you think a male hooker would be offended if I just hired him to change my washing machine filter?
Probably not. No, you're paying him. I've said this since I was in high school, is that like, I don't see any reason for hiring a hooker just to play like Mario Party with you, just to have somebody there. I want to get a whole hooker. Sorry, that's not accurate anymore.
Opposed to a
sex
half hooker?
worker, a sex worker team to do D&D with, because the people I play with, I hate playing with them.
That would be so much fun.
Yeah, more fun too. Yes.
Yeah. Do you think they would just angrily smoke the whole time?
I mean,
Or do you think they'd be like really into it?
why do hookers have to be smoking? That's a weird stereotype,
Yeah,
Rachel.
I don't know. Well, I feel like the hookers that you can afford are probably
sex
smokers.
workers. Escorts, even. Companions.
You ever think about how the word skort is an escort? And how the word skort ever existed? And it shouldn't have been because it's a bastard word.
What about inscort?
Is that a word?
I mean, if escort
Or are you just
is,
inscort?
should be.
Oh, fuck, you're right. Fact checker, is inscort a word? And how do we use it?
What about
If it's-
proscort
ooh,
or
if it's-
consort?
If it's
Oh no,
not,
that's consort and prosort.
if it's not a word, what do we want it to mean? If an escort is somebody that goes out with somebody that's paying them, is it inscort like a simp?
Is inscort the client?
Oh, maybe.
Inscort is not a word. I don't need you, fact checker. Also, it's
try
not
with a
spelled
C.
with a K. It's spelled
Yeah.
with a C. You know, like how escort is spelled with a C and never ever with a K? Like that, but
But in.
I don't know how long I want to wait for Brittany to do this.
I feel like I could look it up faster.
Oh, skort is a short skirt combo. That's fantastic, Brittany. What about with a C? I don't care about the K. You made the K. This is...
Oh my god,
You-
there's
you've been-
something called an inskirt. The aim of INSCORT trial by studying glycemic variability in a well-defined patient group with both insulin and hydrocortisone. Patients
Rachel,
with
you're not allowed to Google things. What are you doing?
concomitant? What the fuck
Stop
is
it.
this word? ...
Why are you Googling things? You've been explicitly told not to do
I
that.
didn't type. Fuck you.
You absolutely did.
No, you'll hear nothing. Fuck off.
That doesn't matter. It's not just the typing. It's the fact that you're wandering off to different corners of the internet. Remember like 4 weeks ago when I was telling you about Alt and Freddie, and I was just like, and their new song Freaks is really good. And then you just like, how is it spelled? You Googled it and went, oh wow, this song is really good. Have you heard this song? And I'm like, what the fuck are we even doing here, Rachel? Why are we here? Why am I recommending things to you if you're just going to Google and go, hey, you should listen to this song that I just found just now for the first time and you've never said once ever.
No,
I
you
hate
know what
you.
you should do, Gamage? You have a golden fucking opportunity to create your own personal sleeper cell. Because clearly I listen to you. It's just on a delay, and then I don't associate it with you. So that's how
No.
you're like, you could just be like,
Rachel.
kill Elmo.
You are misunderstanding. It's the fact that for the music recommendation, I was telling you about a song, and what you did is you ignored me. You Googled that artist and then went, oh, there's a new song out. And it was that song I was just talking about.
Yeah, I did do that. I do remember this.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's live too. I didn't even cut it. It's out there. It was the Twitches episode. I remember.
You're like, I fucking know. I think about it every night before I go to sleep.
Well, anyway, no, I don't think there's anything wrong with a male hooker doing that. Like, I don't think you'd be offended. If anything, look, if they're a male hooker, I almost guarantee they don't know how to fix your washing machine.
Yeah, I'm like, that's just a bad purchase. Because that's probably a good amount of money for something you could, honestly, probably you too.
If somebody knows how to fix a washing machine, they're doing that. They're not being a male escort. That's not happening.
Oh my God. But what if there's like one male escort
Sex worker,
out there who used to fix washing machines and then became a sex worker because they're like, that's not my passion, Dad.
That's probably has happened. And if you can make it as a sex worker with the clientele that you want, power to you. But my understanding of the industry is that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I was going to say, how'd you build your fucking empire? Because good for you.
All right. Do you want a stupid question or a quiz?
Stupid question.
A quiz. Okay, got it.
Perfect.
All right, Rachel, how many of these passive-aggressive comments has your dad made about Spider-Man out of jealousy? Are you ready for this?
Yeah, let's do it.
Generally speaking, dads are deeply insecure individuals who desperately want to appear more impressive than they really are. But when they encounter someone who's actually impressive, such as Spider-Man, it makes them feel inferior as they resort to making bitchy comments about them to soothe their fragile egos. How inferior does Spider-Man make your dad feel? We're going to take this quiz to find out exactly how. Okay. Which of these passive-aggressive comments about Spider-Man has your dad made out of jealousy? Having white crap come out of your hands isn't a superpower, it's a disease. Yes or no?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were going to give me options. Yeah, no, he's definitely said that one.
He's definitely said that? Okay.
Yeah.
Soup makes him look bald.
No, he's never said that one.
I'd flip around like a jackass all day too if I didn't have to worry about paying the mortgage.
No, not that one.
That's surprising. Wow.
I know.
Because I've certainly said that. I kiss your mother upside down all the time, but you don't see me making a big deal out of it.
Oh, that's one of them? I thought you were just saying
No.
I truly was like, yeah, all right, Gamage, cool. What's next?
Go off, King.
Yeah, I was like, feels right. No, he's never said the upside down thing.
If he's so great, then why doesn't he have parents?
He has said that.
Heard Spider-Man only wears a mask to hide his lazy eye. Might not be as brave as people think.
He has said that.
Maybe not about Spider-Man, but he has said it.
Yeah, no, not about Spider-Man, but it has been stated.
Does he even own a car?
Yeah.
Queens is a dump. Our neighborhood is much nicer. Big lawns.
No.
I was on the roof all weekend fixing the gutters, but I didn't ask anyone to make a movie about it.
Yeah.
The real superheroes are the maintenance workers who power wash all that disgusting web off the side of buildings.
No. He doesn't like anybody, so nobody's the hero.
Which one is Spider-Man again? He's the McDonald's mascot, right?
Yes.
Hey, if he wants to work for the lying mainstream media, he could be my guest. I'm just saying I would never do it.
No.
So what? I've been bitten by spiders plenty of times.
Yeah.
Remind me, was it Spider-Man who took the whole family on an all-inclusive vacation to Atlantis last year, or was that me?
That was Dad.
You've been to Atlantis?
Yeah.
It does say Atlantis, not Atlanta. That's important.
Yeah, all-inclusive.
I know a guy at work who got saved by Spider-Man once, said he was way scrawnier in person, like 4 feet tall, 90 pounds max.
No.
I bet he didn't even go to college.
Yes.
Try spraying that web in a real fight, and you're going to get your clock cleaned.
Yes. It says clock?
It does.
With an L.
With an L, yes.
Okay, thank God. I was like, what?
He's pretty cool if you're into fairy tales.
No.
Who?
Yes.
Okay. All right. You've checked 10 out of 19 on this list.
10.
Your dad
I don't know if it was you or like it disconnected
me.
for a second, but it went 10.
10? Yeah, you do that sometimes where like you'll just be talking and it just like kind of like goes up like inquisitive, like almost like a questionable fart. Like you'll just be talking and
Special lady stole my kid?
you'll just be like,
Huh? No, I just
welcome
do that.
to We Have That Podcast
I
at
said,
Home.
huh? I love that. Oh. How much does my
Your
dad
dad-
hate Spider-Man?
10 out of 19 on this list. Your dad is definitely jealous of Spider-Man, but can you blame him? After all, he's been busting his ass for 30 years to provide for his family, but he gets none of the praise or glory that a top-tier superhero like Spider-Man enjoys. Deep down, he probably believes that he, too, could be a hero if he were able to acquire superhuman powers, but since that's never going to happen, he just has to do his best so he can do with whatever the good the Lord... He could do... Jesus Christ. He has to do the best he can do with whatever the good Lord gave him, which isn't much. Oh. So yes, your dad's catty, passive-aggressive attitude towards Spider-Man is definitely pathetic, but it's understandable how he got to this point. Just let him make his bitter little comments and do your best to ignore him.
That was insightful. And now I know
Thank
how to
you, Rachel.
proceed with my next phone call.
Just tell him that, like, I don't agree with the fact that he hates Spider-Man, but also I said hi, and also, huh?
And also, my husband says that all preteen teenage boys go through an alt-right phase. Is that bullshit?
Yeah. I mean, it's very easy for young boys to do that because, like, I don't know, puberty is a wild thing, and like it's very easy, especially with this modern day and age, for like to get into the manosphere pipeline. But it's not like a definite thing. It's like saying that all women crave to have children. It's just like technically, but no.
Yeah, there's not like, you know, when you read textbooks about your child growing up, there's not like a chapter that's like when your son gets into Andrew Tate, because it will happen. It's not a question of if. It is when. That doesn't exist.
Yeah,
the kid's just an asshole.
Yeah, I mean, did you see that the kid from Adolescence got an Emmy for that performance?
No. I don't think I know what Adolescence
got an Emmy.
is.
He got an Emmy for his performance on Adolescence. It's a show that I recommended to you that you fucked off on. Instead, you watched other shows that I recommended years before that.
I keep telling you that we need a list. Because if I don't have one... I can't work through it.
This bitch. Youngest person to get an Emmy. Yeah. No, man, Adolescence is an incredible show. I think episode 3 might be my favorite episode of like any show. It's just all good. Like he got the Emmy for that episode alone. It's so incredible. Like the kid, I don't know how old he is. He's like 10 or something, but he fucking knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, good for him.
Anyway, that show is about incels and like how common inceldom is now and how easy it is. It's a slippery slope for like all kids who are going through emotions. Because when you're a kid, boy or girl, it kind of doesn't matter, but it feels harder for a boy to be like, wow, I'm awful to look at. I'm awful to hear. And women, I want a girlfriend, but girls do not want me. It's a hard thing to kind of go through. And like, there's no amount of advice that is ever going to work other than just like, you gotta get through it. Find something you enjoy, find a hobby and stick with that. And eventually you'll come out the other end and you'll probably meet somebody who's just as passionate about their thing as you are and you'll click. And that's kind of how it is. But like, don't worry about the shit in high school. But the problem is that other people in high school are making fun of you for not getting laid. And that's also a part of the big problem. Like it's such a hard thing to be a young boy because it's like society's trying to turn you into this thing and you'll either fucking veer right into it or you'll be ridiculed by resisting it as long as possible. And that's kind of the only options you got.
I wasn't expecting such a thoughtful take.
Well, I'm sorry. Touch boner. We're funny.
Quick, something funny. Play me off, Johnny.
Touch boner.
Touch boner?
Boner? All right, Rachel. Do you want a question or a quiz?
A question.
Rachel, is it bad that my clit sticks out a little?
I almost saved that one too. Nah, man. That shit's normal. Clits come in all different shapes and sizes.
Yeah, this one is it bad? I mean, the actual comment behind this is, I have long labia and my clit sticks out a little bit. Is it a bad thing? I'm a virgin and I'm scared it'll shoo a guy away. It sounds weird, but it makes me feel so masculine because clits are technically tiny penises. Well, no, technically penises are big clits
just big
because
clits. Yeah, it's not the other way around.
everybody starts out as a woman and everything grows from there. That's why dudes have nipples. That's all there is.
Yeah. Yeah, so men just have large clits. It's not that you have a small clit by comparison.
Yeah. Yeah, by comparison.
Why, when you read, I'm afraid it's going to shoo men away, I was just picturing a labia flapping in the wind, being like, go. We're just not helpful.
Be gone, infidels!
Did you ever watch Sausage Party?
Oh, here we go. Wow, Sausage Party. I've never heard of that, Rachel.
You know the falafel. No, he's not a falafel. What is he? He's like a naan bread. I forget what he is. But he's a flappy bread. That's what I was picturing.
Flappy Bread, isn't that app that got millions of dollars but then went offline immediately? Oh no, it's Flappy Bird.
He's a lavash. The flappy bread. Anyway, I was just picturing that when you were like, be gone, infidels. Anyway, no, let your flappy labia, let it go, man. Let it flap in the wind. Who cares?
Exactly.
If somebody, here's my thing. This is a genuine fucking answer, actually. People, this is totally normal, and this is absolutely okay, and there's nothing wrong with you for being concerned about your body. Here's the crazy part. Nobody ever really, shows each other their actual body parts. Porn isn't fucking real. So, you never really get a sense of, what everybody else is packing around.
Yeah.
And so you then just feel weird about your shit all the time. And that's okay. And it's fine. But here's the deal. If someone is getting to take your clothes off, they don't care. They're hyped to be there. They don't give a shit if you've got big boobs, small boobs, one's bigger than the other, a labia's bigger than the other. They don't give a fuck.
They're always bigger than the other. That's always...
Yeah.
If you find a woman with perfectly symmetrical breasts,
it's a boob
she's
job.
A witch. Get out of the house.
Actually, yeah, because I feel like even a boob job has got to be a bit asymmetrical.
Now, you'll find people that you will get with a guy that you probably really like or not, and he'll go down and be like, wow, I don't like this, and then he might leave. That might happen. But know that he sucked and you didn't need that anyway.
Yeah. Hence why your labia said, be gone, infidel. He was an infidel and he needed to go.
If anything, he's afraid because now he can't use that excuse of, I can't find the clitoris. You lying shit. Get the fuck out of here, John.
You fucking jag off. It's right there. It's fucking huge. You can't miss it. Yeah, man. It's okay to be insecure about your body, but just know that anybody that cares is a piece of shit and the right people don't care. So go off, queen. Have a great time. Flap that labia.
Yeah. Do it. Film it. People are into it. Porn is so sterile that, whatever is outside of the norm, that's a kink. And people are way into it and will pay a lot of weird money for it.
Yeah.
Cake farting exists.
Go on
Cake
Porn
farting
MD.
exists.
Look up cake farting. Look up labia flapping. You'll be like, damn, okay, I'm a hot commodity. Got it. And I have a new skill, cake farting. Expand your horizons.
I don't know if I call those horizons, but, whatever.
When people have raw sex and they don't pull out, how does the women take out the semen out of her? ...
Kegels. ...
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, what do you want? Are you a woman? Have you ever had period? Have you noticed that things just kind of come out?
Like you said, have you ever had
It's
period?
like that. It's like that, but instead of blood, it's like white snot shit. What?
White snot shit. Hey, Gamage.
A little yellow. What?
Why does cranberry juice taste like it doesn't want to be wet?
I'm stuck between you skip my turn and also that's a good question.
Yeah, I know. I knew it would catch you off guard. So I threw it out when I did.
It's got to be like the antioxidants and acid. It's just so hydrophobic.
It's dry as fuck. Just terrible.
But I fucking love cranberry juice. I love the tart cherry shit too. Have you ever seen a juice called just cranberry?
No. Is it
That
a
shit.
good form of cranberry juice? Because sometimes people make it too sweet, and I'm not about that shit.
All right, so you go into the store and you see that Ocean Spray cranberry juice. Know that it's like cranberry flavoring and sugar. That's it. But then you get just cranberry. Guess what? It's just cranberry. It is fucking so bitter and incredible in my opinion. Oh, thank you, fact checker. Cranberry juice tastes dry because of tannins.
Oh, like
Bitter
wine.
polyphenols in the fruit, yes, like wine, in the fruit skin and seeds that bind with the proteins in your saliva, reducing lubrication in your mouth and creating a rough, dry sensation known as astringency. This effect is similar to that of tannins in dry wine, tea, or unripe fruits.
If you ever want to know what it's like to fuck a cat, have your partner drink cranberry juice.
That's not.
Because it makes your tongue dry.
What does that have to do with a barbed penis, Rachel?
Well, I meant more of the cat's tongue. Being like
I understood
sandpaper.
what you were trying to get around to.
Anyway.
That might not
you
be the
have a
right
quiz?
face, Brittany, to use. She posted a frowny face, but it's got cat ears and like, well.
It's a cat frowning. Which brings up a lot of questions about having your partner
All
drink
right.
cranberry juice.
Do you want a quiz or a question?
A quiz.
Is your dying prayer good enough to get you into heaven?
No.
Oh, okay. I guess we're done then. Thanks for playing.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Doing some shit with your hands seems to be a pretty important part of praying. What are you doing with your hands during your dying prayer?
Oh my God. There's so many words. All right, you're reading it to me. Let's go.
Doing some shit with your hands seems to be a pretty important part of praying. What are you doing with your hands during your prayer? During your dying prayer? Putting them together under my chin, like a normal Christian prayer. Everything possible from clasping them together to doing those okay signs with my fingers, just waving up in the sky towards God, covering all my bases here. I'm doing the devil horns thing with both hands and maybe headbang a little. Yeesh, am I really dying? I really should go tell my kids I love them and not waste any time on this prayer. If God doesn't want me in heaven, then I guess that's on him.
The flappy jazz hands one.
The flappy jazz, the okay signs
Yeah.
with your fingers.
Yes.
Isn't that white power now?
What?
Yeah, the okay sign with your hand. The
Fact checker?
fact
I don't
checker back
know.
me up.
I don't fucking know. If it is, then my dog's a racist. Because I show her that symbol all the time, and then she eats snacks, so she's jazzed about it.
White power. In recent years, the gesture has been co-opted a symbol of white supremacy with the three fingers forming a W and the circle with the wrist forming a P.
Racists really do ruin fucking everything, huh?
I know, right? Like we've
God
already talked
damn.
about like dope Viking tattoos are like not okay anymore because it sucks.
I can't even tell somebody okay in a silent room without it now being a thing.
Honestly, yeah, like okay or all is well is the most common and traditional meaning in many parts of the world, representing approval or agreement. Scuba diving used by divers to signal that they are okay or to ask if other person is okay underwater. If you're underwater and you do that sign, I doubt the other person is going to be like, wow, what a racist, and let you drown.
What an accident. Oh, God. Jeffrey died? What happened? Well, he ran out of oxygen.
He flashed me a white slur underwater.
Fucking bitch.
But yeah, in recent years, and it's because fucking the white power people are doing it. And then they're like, that doesn't mean white power. It's just okay. And it's just like, you know what you're doing.
You're a
Stop
dumb
it.
cunt. Get out of here. Go drown with Jeffrey. Oh, look at that. It was a 4chan hoax, you bitch. Who's chronically online?
Me, I'm chronically online. But, I mean, you're right. It is a 4chan hoax, but it's just like the Pepe thing where like, it's people were saying that it's a racist icon. But then when they start using it as a white power icon, it's no longer a hoax. It becomes real. It's life imitating art. And that's what happened. You know the Pepe, the
art,
Pepe
yeah.
frog thing?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That was like co-opted as a racist thing for a while too.
Speaking of racism, in the first line of prayer, you should establish who you are praying to. What is the first line of your prayer? Dear Jesus Christ in heaven, Savior of Protestants and Protestants alone, please hear my dying prayer. Dear Jesu Hov Al Bud Yahweh, my almighty Lord, whom I call many names, for thou art so great, I cannot choose but one. Here is a prayer for you. Dear Lord Satan, hear my last distinguishing hissing belch of hatred and blasphemy. Look, I don't really know God's name or which religion's God is the right one, and I don't think anyone else really does either. Surely a higher power with the knowledge and capability to create the universe wouldn't be hung up on what we call them or what specific form of worship we use. I'm gonna go with Satan's Belch, which is a good band name.
It is, yeah. It exists, I'm sure.
Let's hope so. It's my pick of the week.
Now that you've established who you were praying to, it's probably a good idea to thank them for the life they gave you. I thank you, Lord Christ, for the wonderful suburban life you've given me, my 2 blonde children, Haley and Brayden, and my several boats. Thank you so much, my guy or gal? Fuck. Thank you, Satan, almighty Satan, for the wretched gift of death you're about to bestow on me. Or, I certainly appreciate the gift of life. What a strange and remarkable coincidence that this particular collection of atoms came together at this exact time and place to form me and to allow me to experience the world as a conscious being. It's remarkable, really, and if I owe my existence to some creator up in the sky, then I truly am thankful for that. But what I'm most thankful for is all my friends and loved ones who made my life so wonderful.
Who with number 4?
It probably wouldn't hurt to remind you that the higher power you're praying to of all the things that to of all the things you've done to honor them in your life, to make a stronger case for yourself.
Dear
that
God.
That is weird. Is it just me?
No, that's a fucked up sentence. I couldn't even read it while you were stumbling through it. Dear God, as the sun sets on this life of charity and devotion that I have led, I pray that you will take note of my steadfast obedience to your many commandments and recognize my unending faithfulness. This is separate. Sorry, I didn't pause long enough.
I understood, yeah.
I know I didn't go to church or temple or mosque very often. I use all of those terms interchangeably, LOL, but you know what I mean. But that's because, in my opinion, and I think you'd agree, that sometimes the best church is the one in your heart. Sorry, the one in your heart? I vomit on the cross and masturbate on the Bible daily.
That one.
I've lived the best life I could, but not so some higher power could give me an eternal life of pleasure. I did it to make this world the one that we actually know is real and true, the best that I could. Well, I want that life of eternal pleasure, which is why I masturbate on the Bible daily. Number 3.
It's usually good to include something about the sins you've committed, because God knows about all that stuff, so you may as well be honest about it. Oh, Father God, forgive me for my transgressions, just as you promised you would in the New Testament. For though I personally did not commit the original sin, I am nonetheless tainted by it. Also, I should note that I have been baptized multiple times and have a footprints poster on my bedroom wall. I don't know if you saw, everything I did or if you just checked in periodically, so I'm going to be totally honest and admit that a lot of times it may have looked like I was gambling and having sex with prostitutes, but I was actually just learning about the wicked ways of the world so I'd know what to avoid. By banging hookers, I was learning how to better honor you. I have defiled the holy kingdom of Christ in many ways, throwing feces at nuns, burning down churches, desecrating Christian graves, etc. I now ask thee, Beelzebub, to defile my damned corpse for all eternity while I writhe in blissful torment. I certainly wasn't perfect, but what human is? Most bad actors have a reason to be so. Be it their upbringing, traumas they have endured, addiction, struggles with mental health, the list of bad human behaviors is predicated by the list of possible causes that's just as long. Should we really compare the behavior of someone born into a wealthy, stable family with someone born to an addict in poverty? Can we judge an individual's behaviors without first understanding where they stem from?
The part about I'm definitely not banging hookers.
Yeah, me too.
I was better honoring you.
Sorry to rush this, but death is near. It's time to wrap up your prayer. God, my Father, who is also Jesus' Father, who is also Jesus himself, may you remember the countless times I voted for the most evangelical candidate running to ensure the United States remains a great Christian nation ruled by the Word of God, and also the many times I praised you with my guitar playing in my Christian band pop band for his name. Oh God, please don't make me burn in hell. Fuck. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I fucked up. Whether you're God or Jesus or Buddha or that Indian lady with all the arms, just please don't make me burn in hell. I don't even have to get into heaven. Limbo would be fine. Just a black and white TV and some Stouffer's frozen lasagnas is all I need in the afterlife. Give me another chance. Let me live my life again. I'll go to church this time, I swear. I regret nothing. Hail Satan. I've said my piece. Now I'd really like to use the rest of my time to get my affairs in order, express my last wishes to my family, and watch one last sunset.
I think the first one. I praise you with my guitar playing in my Christian pop band for his name.
Now I'm going to go with fuck to make me burn in hell.
I got, oh no, you're in hell. Your arms are being ripped off by a minotaur. And Sammy Davis Jr. is shitting on your face. Too bad you didn't pay attention in Sunday school, or you'd be golfing with Jesus right now. Sad face.
It's funny, I got that too. I bet that's the result no matter what.
Yeah, probably. How fucking lazy. Well, folks, we have time for one more question, and Rachel's so good at them. People born before 2000? What trivial skill do you have that nobody uses anymore?
Well, what is it?
I'm asking you a question. This isn't a quiz.
Oh, I thought that this is clearly like a way for you to brag about a weird skill you have.
No, I gave up my domestic collecting of plastic trash bag or plastic grocery bags. That was all I had.
Well, the weird thing is that pre-2000 kids is what it said.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have a unique gift that's like not that's we existed. I was just talking with Brittany about this last night. We existed during the transition from like analog to digital. So like we kind of have like this innate IT thing where like anybody in our age range, they know how to open up their settings and change shit around or like fucking program a remote control to their TV. But it's something that like older people have a harder time doing and younger people too, because like everything is kind of automatic. So they don't really know how to troubleshoot shit. Mm-hmm. And that's not like the full like rule. Like, of course there's going to be outliers. There's definitely IT people who are double my age. There's going to be kids who like know their shit too. It's just that like, that's just kind of how like the generational knowledge goes.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a totally valid point. It is kind of a weird like pocket of having enough different types of technology to just kind of like figure shit the fuck out, while also being familiar enough with technology.
Like, I remember we had a family computer when I was like 8 or 9, and I would learn, like, I had learned that, like, how to run a disk drive. You pop the disk in, and at that time, when you pop a disk in, it doesn't just automatically go. You got to, like, pull up the run and, like, actual type of command to get it to run. Mm-hmm. And, like, that's not something
that exists.
That happens nowadays. So, like, I understood, I know how to do the command for it, and that's just something that, like, it's never going to be a thing anymore.
Yeah. And that's knowledge that you have forever until you get dementia.
Weird thing to learn when you're 9 years old, but whatever. Well, it's time to talk about music.
Yes, it is. What have you been listening to this week, Gamage?
Flower of Love. One word. Of, spelled with a V, so O-V. Love, all one word.
Flower of Love?
Flower of Love. Yeah, she is a British Ivorian singer-songwriter. I don't know what Ivorian is, but it's okay. A country in West Africa. Okay. So she's a singer, and it's very bubblegum pop. And like I remember like her music was like just put on like randomly on one of my playlists. And I remember thinking like, is this like a Sabrina Carpenter song I've never heard of? No, it's not. But like it does have a very bubblegum pop sound to it. So like if that's not your thing, fuck off. Who do you think you are coming in here with your dumb not bubblegum pop?
Oh, anyway, I have heard of her before.
Yeah, I'm sure you have. She has one song that's like hyper popular, like in the millions, and everything else it's like in like the tens of thousands or some shit.
She's got a couple in the millions, but yeah, it's like there's one that's crazy high, and then there's like
I forget you're on
mid-ranges.
Spotify. You gotta stop using Spotify. It's really bad.
I know.
I mean, I'll have a preamble next week for you about why Spotify is bad.
That sounds great. Do your research. Yeah, I know it's bad. I need to figure out where I can port my music into a different
I
location.
think
There's a couple
I mean,
services. I just have to
I
actually do it.
know YouTube Music has like an option to like link your playlist and it like transfers everything over.
God, let's hope so.
But also YouTube Music sucks for doing shuffle, but at least I'm not getting AI music and
Yeah.
the artists are getting paid, so that's cool. The songs I'm going to recommend for Flower of Love is I'm Your First, I've Seen Your Ex, and New Friends. Those are fun songs.
I'm going to add one more to that. It's the really popular one. Breaking News is also good. I had
Breaking
the other
News
ones
is
liked.
good too, yes. I like it.
You listed all the other ones that I had saved.
Ah.
Good choice. I have a couple honorable mentions this week that are not necessarily my song recommendation of the week, but we're just going to cover them super quick. Special mention of the week is Harbor, which is a band that I supremely love, put out a new album this week. It's good. It's not necessarily like crazy new and exciting from what they normally do, but if you like that style of music, go for it. It's out 2025. I think it came out like the other day. G Flip is an artist that I wouldn't necessarily say like you can really listen to, but it's like a fun pop, like sort of upbeat style music that if you just like have something on in the background, it's not bad. The lyrics aren't necessarily like deep or anything, but they're not bad either. So if you do catch them, it's not a bad thing. But have fun. Go enjoy yourself. My actual artist of the week is going to be The Last Dinner Party that also put out an album recently. I don't know how recently. I don't remember. They're an unfortunate
Friday.
soul that has been lost into the ether of alternative indie rock, but they're good. They're very similar to if you've listened to Aurora or Wolf Alice. I feel like they have that vibe.
What songs would you recommend, Rachel, for The Last Dinner Party? The Last Dinner Party, right? That's what they're called? The Last
I'm
Dinner
recommending the new album. Fuck you.
Party? The new album. Okay, the new album, The Last Dinner Party.
Yeah. Did you also recommend this already?
I did, actually, yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Did you really?
Absolutely, I did, yes.
Wow.
I have the text right here if you want me to read it out to you. Let me see.
Did you text it to me or did you say it on the podcast?
I said it on the podcast. I said it on the podcast and I texted it to you.
Well, I finally listened to it. I liked it.
Oh, did you?
You know what's fucked up, Gamage? I didn't even listen to it because you recommended it. Somebody else mentioned it to me. Next week, I'll be suggesting Flower of Love, spelled flower, of spelled O-V, and love spelled love, all one word. If you don't like it, get out of here.
The Last Dinner Party does a great cover of This Town Ain't Big Enough for the Both of Us, I was saying to you.
Yeah.
It is a good cover of that. By the Sparks is the original, by the way. Really good. But yeah, Dinner Party.
And this is why I save your suggestions. And clearly I fucked up that week.
In real time. How many times in this episode did this happen?
I told you.
Thank you for listening to We Have That Podcast at Home. We are actually hosting tryouts for a new co-host. Make sure to email us at We Have That Podcast at Home. That's woodput@gmail.com. You can follow us on Instagram under We Have That Podcast at Home. Fact Checker runs it. She posts things every couple of weeks after the week that it aired. There's a Blue Sky that I run, and I post things mostly every week. Rachel believes she does it. She does not.
No, I haven't done it in a long time.
Oh, I'm aware.
I got busy. I'm
catching up. Wow, this episode is full of winners. I love you all. Hey, you want to spin that wheel, or am I just going to do that too?
I wanted to make one more mention that right before we open up the tryouts for a new co-host, there's also a witch burning happening the day before. I've been invited, but I haven't been told a lot of details about the event. So when I figure it out, or if you figure it out, let me know.
That is a mistake. Our social media manager sucks at her job and sent that email to you. You weren't supposed to get it because we're not burning a witch. We're casting stones at a liar and a harlot.
Then shouldn't I be invited?
You're invited to that one.
Okay.
Can you spin a
Okay.
wheel?
I was invited to the wrong event. I got it. I understand.
Correction. You're not a witch. Witches are cool.
Next week, we'll be tackling the illustrious and fine art of wild card, bitch. I've been continuously disappointing Gamage since we started this podcast, Rachel.
And I am spoiling weapons Gamage.
And now we're gonna talk about weapons.
Oh, you just remembered, huh?
No.
Okay. All right.
You
Okay. So
launched off. I'm double downing. If you want to watch
thought you were
weapons,
like-
leave now, bitch.
I thought you'd forgotten, and you were like just kind of coming back around. All right.
No.
Yeah. Brittany and I watched Weapons. It's been on my list, but like Brittany's definitely like the type that has to be in like a certain mood to watch movies. She's busy and has bullshit. But I been wanting to watch it, and we finally got around to watching it, and I really enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it?
It's pretty good. Okay, here's my thing. When I went to go see it, it was brand new, but it had like 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. So I went into this going, what in the fuck? Like, there's no fucking way. It's pretty fucking good. There's definitely like some shit that perhaps isn't the most like eloquent plot point or is kind of like odd or you want a little more from it, but it's still for some reason just like very good all the way through. And the way it's filmed is pretty cool.
I agree. I definitely like the way it's filmed. I like the way that I don't think it's a 10 out of 10. I think it's an 8 out of 10, maybe even a 9 out of 10. I think it's that good. I definitely think the casting is great. The dialogue's great. The plot is great. The timeline is awesome. I like the idea of it.
It's kind of funny in an absurd
I think
sort
it's
of a
masterfully
way.
done. There's just other movies that came out this year that I'm like, I lean towards that one more. But it's definitely up there in my top 3. I thought it was really good. I think that I really enjoy being outsmarted. And I don't know if I could call this being outsmarted as more of like, I fell for the red herrings and cookie crumbs when I was looking in the wrong place. Because this movie likes to turn you on your head where it's like a normal movie has a standard progression of horror of like you're watching the movie and then in the background they're talking about certain things and you're like, oh, okay, so we're dealing with X. But then like in this movie, that doesn't happen. We're spoiling it. For instance, in this movie, they talk about a couple things. I went into this movie thinking with knowing nothing. I know the kids went missing. That's it. So I went into this movie with aliens. That's my first thought. Aliens. And partway through the movie, I've been noticing a lot of red herrings. I even turned to Brittany, I'm like, they're dropping a lot of clues and hints about parasites. So I started to think, oh, it's parasites. Maybe at this point, I'm thinking maybe aliens have parasites and they're just trying to cause chaos by like making children go missing and making the citizens basically tear each other apart with accusations. Because that's kind of how it was like leaning towards. Is a bunch of people angry because their kids went missing. And that way, aliens don't have to do anything. Wow, we invaded. We didn't need to do anything. That's a day because they just killed themselves. Then throughout the movie, it's parasites and also clowns. Because you start seeing a clown. Like, you start seeing, like, a weird, goofy orange hair and, like, red lips and shit. And you're like nightmares of, like, this clown bitch. And you're like, whoa. Maybe it's, like, an homage to It. Like, maybe it's about demon clowns or some shit like that. Like, it does a lot of heavy lifting to make you look in the other way. By the end, you're like, oh, that was about witches. That was about a witch stealing the youth of children and doing witchcraft. And that was wild in itself to me. Like the entire unraveling of red herrings for me was like such a cool thing because I'm one of those people where I grew up on movies, so like even if I'm not actively like trying to work out what the twist is, the background of my mind is constantly doing it. The background of my mind is like, all right, I've seen this. I've seen movies just like this before. I do a lot of writing. I make a lot of stories. So like I kind of know story beats and how to follow them and go, okay, so this Chekhov gun is placed here. This MacGuffin's being chased here. I kind of understand how this movie's going to play out. even M. Night Shyamalan movies where I'm like, okay, it's going to be something weird. Oh, wow, it was something weird. All right. Even if I don't guess exactly what the twist is, it's the fact that I'm like, I'm not surprised. But I
Yeah,
do
you're
think that
aware
this
of where
movie,
it's gonna wind into something else.
exactly, yeah. So I do think that it is very interesting that this movie did, in fact, be like, bam, we're not expecting this, huh? And I was like, I wasn't.
It's
Good job.
witches,
That
bitch.
I enjoy that you fucking bamboozled me. That's kind of a cool feeling.
Yeah.
That's something that I don't feel that often these days in movies, and I feel like a lot of other people came to that conclusion too when they were like, "Wow, it was like an M. Night Shyamalan twist, but it was not an M. Night Shyamalan twist. It was actually good."
There was no
And I
M.
think
Night or
that's why,
Shyamalan to be seen.
yeah. Although, fun fact, M. Night Shyamalan has far more movies without twists than actual movies with twists. But he's just so synonymous with the shit that that's just who he is now.
It's
But
the
I do
fucking
think that
Mandela
other people,
effect.
yeah, I do think that other people just kind of like went, wow, I was outsmarted. 10 out of 10, best thing ever.
Yeah, well, and I don't know, there's so many things about this that are done so well that it's hard to be like, this is the thing that defines this. Because it's like the cinematography is really good, but like there are movies that have done really good cinematography before. But I think they just did such a good, each individual part of this film did such a good job that when they coalesce together, it's just like, it becomes like a fantastic film.
Yeah.
I
Also,
agree with you.
love,
It's not like my favorite, but I was shocked. It was like very surprisingly good. It's a little like offbeat and weird, and it ends in a way that's like almost funny because it is so wildly absurd while still being spooky.
one thing I thought about too is that the movie is fractured perspective, which is like it takes place from this person's point of view, and then it takes place from this person's point of view, and it's
Yeah,
kind
I
of
was a
like
fan of that.
weaving this timeline together. And those are my favorite kind of movies. Like think Go from like the '90s. That's a great movie.
Well,
But
and if
also,
you make like a woven timeline film where you're getting these different people's perspectives, and so you have like a bit of a unreliable narrator on some stuff because you're getting their point of view, they did such a good fucking job of doing that. It was so well done.
that worked into that red herring thing that I was talking about, where like even the movie starts and ends with like this little girl telling the story of how of different perspectives of the story. So like the fact that you are getting like this, is it a clown? Is it a witch? Is it aliens? Is it parasites? Like that's kind of the meat of this movie, is that's how unreliable everything is. I thought it was incredible. And I think conceptually alone, it's incredible. Like I do think that like I enjoyed Sinners more. Death of a Unicorn was more my jam. But like a movie like this is like, this is special. This is delicious creme brulee. Please more, yes, please.
Yeah, no, it's just a fucking well done film. I'm so glad you finally watched it because I was just hyped for you to see it because it was really good. And also, like I said, like there's just parts of it that are slightly ridiculous, but they do such a good job of like, it's not like funny because it's still, the stakes are so high and the feelings are like where they should be for the scene, that even though they do these kind of like absurd things, you're still very much in the moment, which is just such a powerful fucking thing to be able to do.
Well, this is the difference between like a lot of people that think a movie is a comedy or think that a movie has comedy in it. Like I know that a lot of Marvel movies get criticisms of like there's too many jokes, and like I kind of agree. Like before it was, this is a Marvel movie with a Marvel hero, and occasionally there's like jokes or funny bits because that's just life. Life has jokes. Life is kind of funny sometimes. And then eventually we got to the point where we're kind of relying on it too much.
Yeah.
But I think this movie is like what we're looking for, where it's just like life can be funny sometimes. And I think that this movie is exactly what filmmakers should be trying to do more of. Like maybe it wasn't firing on all cylinders and hit it 10 out of 10 every time, but like it's hard to do that with movies these days.
Yeah, I do feel like I think we went through like a really big lull of creativity where like there just wasn't much going on. And I definitely feel like we have been coming out of that now, because there's been like a couple decent movies that I feel like are coming out, and I've been impressed by a lot of the things that I've seen this year. And I'm like, all right, cool. And then there's like a music resurgence. Like I feel like people are just getting creative again.
I think that it's just what is mainstream creatively is that like, yes, we're getting more creative movies right now that are in mainstream, but like these movies have kind of always existed. There's always like these like movies in the background or like indie films that are like just as creative and well done as this, but they're just not in theaters and get 10 out of 10 on Rotten Tomatoes, you know? They're like mostly
Yeah.
unseen, but there's always like great movies like this that just like don't get the attention that they deserve.
Yeah, well, and I definitely meant in mainstream media because you're right that there's like it's
Yeah.
I mean it's the same thing with video games where it's like the AAA
Yes.
video game vibe right now is shit. You're buying shit with shit and then they're asking you to pay for more shit
I love
once you
Ghost of
get it.
Tsushima. How dare you? Ghost of Yotei Tsushima Ghost.
Oh, Yote, your Shima Yoda.
All right.
Anyway, yeah, and then there's like all these indie games, and there's obviously going to be a smattering of good and bad, but sometimes there's like really, really, really good games in there. But yeah, no, definitely for, like you said, mainstream perspective, I feel like we're finally getting like new, fresh, and interesting perspectives for the first time in a long time.
Exactly. If that's all, I do have Cobbler calling my name.
That sounds
Delicious
fabulous. Why
cobbler.
the fuck have we been talking? Cobbler.
Bye.
Hardly know her. Bye.
Ha.